Anderson up to the stage, please.
Oh,
And
you did that.
Gary.
The W there, Chalmers was mentioned. You did fourth.
I'm going to get Gary to read. And I think just let me make a couple of comments here. Our industry is changing.
Yes, please, just a touch.
And what we are seeing is a consolidation of our transport companies, right? They're getting gobbled up. They're getting taken. If you're a young entrepreneur starting out today, we know Glenn Cameron's story, running a truck out of a public phone box. Who's taking up that sort of challenge today to do that?
No phone boxes.
They're free now.
And of course, look at what you've got to fill out to get a truck on the road today. Look at what you've got to do to keep it done. So the Chalmers Award obviously is there to recognise excellence in the industry, right? And we're just lucky that Gary's here to talk about his dad. I'd like you to talk about your dad as well, Gary, but also talk about the script. They can be short, doesn't have to be.
No.
But look, this is the key thing. Our industry is changing, and we're losing these people that were the backbone of the industry. The demographic is changing, so we need to be aware of that because it is a difference that we need to confront.
Thanks, Mike. You can add this, you don't have to read that. I'll leave up with that bit. But, I suppose a quick bit of background with regards to the Chalmers family. Our business started in 1882. It was my great-grandfather that started the family business. Obviously, awesome car. My grandfather, I know, was president of the Master Carriers Association, as it was way back then, and spent a lot of his working life involved in the association, and obviously that ethic was passed down to my father. He worked in our business for 60 years, from the age of 15. And a lot of time was spent, again, working for the association, which became the VTA, the Victorian Road Transport Association. And he was passionate enough to be involved for a long time and in a lot of things. I won't go on and talk about my involvement because I stayed out of trucks and got involved contained. I was. He was very much a Footscray boy because he grew up in Footscray, was even the vice president of the football club. I grew up in Ivanhoe, so I barracked at Collingwood. It's been a good year. The Chalmers name has been involved in transport, as I said, since 1882, and the family's been involved in the association since, there you go, since 1902, I now know. The association changed its name to Victorian Road Transport Association, the VRT, in 1942. And my father, Darryl, WFD, the D was for Darryl, was chairman of the VRT from 54 to 56. He took over from his father and was the president from 72 to 74. He sat on numerous committees over the years, including president of the Australian Road Transport Federation, the ART. Darryl himself was a member of the VRTA Executive Council for over 40 years, also being a member of the Executive Management Committee. He was, what is only even now 17, a life member for over 30 years. It is therefore appropriate to name this award for services to the association in his memory and honour. It's only appropriate, I don't need to read that bit because I'm up here. The winner of the WFD Chalmers Award for 2023 is Mr. Peter O'Shannessy. Peter has been on the Executive Council of VTA since 2015. member of the Finance Committee for many years. His advice and guidance was greatly appreciated in those difficult years. As Managing Director of Kalari Transport for many years, Peter has now moved away to other roles within the Swires Group and expects to spend more time with his second love in life, being his farm and cattle.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone, thanks Gary. It is very humbling to be receiving this award in the honour of Darryl, who's in very good company. I think his services to the VTA was 40 years, mine's about 10, so I'm only about a quarter of the way there. But of course I had an easy time of it really, and because I had great chairs along the way. Brendan Hopley, who's here tonight, always ever professional and a consummate gentleman every day. Cam Dunn, where's Cam? Absolutely driven, really achieved a lot in a relatively short time, and thanks Cam for your chairmanship along the way. And of course Mike now, where are you Mike? Right here, also a hugely capable leader and immovable in the face of the hurdles that we've got, and the right man at the right time. So wish you all the best. The Swire Group sold down the Kalari Group to Cube, who's here tonight. My ex-colleague Damien, and there's a few other Cube people here. So that leads me to vacate the chair. I think Kalari have held a chair at the VTA since the early 80s, it's about right, and have always respected it and enjoyed our participation. But I wish the VTA all the best going forward. Peter, you've got a great team under you. I just take my hat off to you. Just from sparring with Neil Mitchell to hosting us tonight, to engaging with ministers to get much needed training, and just generally lift the status of our transport community. I just take my hat off to you, and I just think you've done a terrific job, and thank you very much. So on that note, I am very humbled about this award. I do think the last time I received an award was 45 years ago. It was most improved for the under-16s at Sparta. So just to give you a bit of context,
I got
this
that
one's
too.
going straight to the ballroom.
Yeah. Such a boy, mate.
Ah, Brendan, yes. Right.
Good looking bunch. He's a lovely man.